Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going straight into the logs from the USS Arawyn, which went from a quiet survey mission to a full-blown first contact crisis.
And this one is fascinating because it wasn't a slow burn. It happened instantly. It all starts with this one anomaly.
Right, a faint subspace transmission.
Exactly. A narrowband signal repeating. And the science division immediately flagged it with a very strange word. Architectural.
Architectural. I mean, what does that even mean for a signal? It's not just sending data.
It suggests it's not. It's like it's using subspace as a structural frame, almost like building something out of the signal itself.
A mastery of physics, then. Way beyond just communication.
Absolutely. But before they could even analyze it, the signal is followed by this massive gravitational surge.
In a subspace rupture.
A violent one. And out of that tear, 29,000 kilometers away, tumbles this alien ship. It's disabled. It's venting plasma.
Yeah.
It's a wreck.
So they immediately switch from science mission to rescue. They try a low-level hail.
And the reply that comes back is just chilling. It's distorted, weak, but it resolves into two words.
Help, please.
Yeah. The human element, or I guess the sentient element, just takes over completely.
So let's unpack that. They get closer. They stabilize it. What did engineering and science find first?
Well, the ship itself is just, it's incredible. It's this hybrid, a metallic organic matrix.
Of a part machine, part living thing. You could see it pulsing.
A rhythmic pulsing along the whole hull. But the real discovery came when they tried to scan the inside.
What happened?
There was a region, a section of the ship that was completely displaced from normal space. The deflectors couldn't resolve it. They just called it the scar.
A scar. And the first thought is, okay, the tear did that on its way out. External damage.
Right. But the aha moment was when they realized, what if the rupture started inside the ship?
Oh, wow. So their own engine, or maybe a weapon, created the tear they came through.
It seems like it. A catastrophic failure. And that scar is where it happened, which means the flight log, all the critical data, it's completely inaccessible.
So we have a ship that basically punched itself into another part of the galaxy. Let's pivot to the survivors. The medical data is even more astounding.
It is. Medical confirms 9 of them. Their physiology is copper-based, which gives their skin this bluish tint, and they need much denser, higher oxygen air.
But that's not the amazing part. The amazing part is neurological.
Yeah. Their emotional state, fear, pain, relief, it's all visible as a soft, bioluminescent pulsing just under their skin.
So you can literally see how they're feeling. There's no hiding it.
No poker face. Imagine the ethical problem for the crew. You can see their raw terror. How do you maintain clinical distance?
And yet, even with all that visual information, the universal translator was completely failing.
It was. Because their vocalizations are layered. The meaning, the actual grammar of their language, seems to be encoded in subspace harmonics.
So it's like that first signal. Their language is also architectural. You have to understand physics just to understand a sentence.
You're hearing the words, but you're missing the structure they're built on. They had to reconfigure the entire UT from the ground up.
It's a physics problem and a linguistics problem at the same time. But they did get one small win, right? A gesture.
A small one, yeah. Gratitude. They close their eyes and do a slow head bob, cock to the right. It was a baseline. Something to build on.
Which brings us to the captain's mandate for unified caution.
She put a full stop on everything. No boarding. Not until they could actually achieve proper communication.
So the new protocol was to use all the data streams at once.
Every single one. The visual emotion, the subspace harmonics from the audio, the gestures, everything fed into a new translator model being built from scratch.
It just shows you, in a real crisis, those walls between engineering, medical, and physics, they have to dissolve instantly.
And while all this is happening, the tactical team is still on high alert. They're maintaining a low-level shield overlap, constantly monitoring for more subspace instability.
They don't want to get dragged through another tear with them.
Exactly.
So to synthesize, we've got a first contact that combines biology, physics, and linguistics into one single problem.
And it leaves you with this really provocative thought. If you're a species whose deepest emotions are always visible, and your language is built on the fundamental truth of physics...
What would a concept like deceit even be?
Oh.
Or privacy?
Right. How could you possibly understand, let alone practice something like a lie? It might be a totally alien concept. And that's the challenge ahead for the Arawyn's crew.